It starts off. It has one of our favorite moments in all.
Yes.
Yeah, let me get to it. Yeah, it's unfortunate that it's in
It's
this
unfortunate
because
it's in this piece of shit episode.
I never watched this episode.
No, I never
I
ever
only watched
this
this one
episode.
clip.
Yeah.
So it starts off. I can't say.
But I've watched this clip like a million times. The problem with this is like this may be one of my favorite Simpsons jokes ever in such a dog shit episode.
So it starts off with the second. Get to it. Okay, so the Simpsons go to a ghost town attraction. It's like one of those.
I just know what's coming. I know you're gonna cut to it and add it in the video, but like I'm just imagining it.
So it's they go to like one of those ghost town attractions where it's like one of those old timey villages where everybody dresses up in period
Like
accurate
prospectors and cowboys
costume.
and, yeah.
It's like schools would go to field trips to these places, right? It's one of those lame, whatever. Everybody's dressed up like it's as if it's the old west, okay? And they end up bringing Grandpa along with them on the trip, and this leads to they do one of those like reenactment moments, and it's like, and they have like a tour guide.
Yeah,
and
it's high noon, and there's a shootout.
And there's a shootout, and they have all the actors, and they've got like prop guns, and it's so funny. We're like, they're all just jumping around, firing blanks at each other, and it's so over the top. And then out of nowhere, this like disheveled, fat, slobbin-looking guy who just looks like
he's still dressed in a costume.
He's in period accurate wear, but it looks like he just came out of like a dumpster, and he's got like a bottle of booze, I think, in his hands, and he's like, "Where's the shootout?" And all of the tour group starts laughing, and then the tour guide is like, he's like, I can't even remember his name. Do you remember the name of the guy?
I don't remember.
I think it's like Red or something. He's like, "Oh, there's old Red. He used to play the town's
barkeep."
No, I don't think it's barkeep. I think it's preacher.
Oh, is it? Okay, I don't.
He's like, he used to play the town's preacher until we. Maybe it was the mayor. Anyways, he's like, he used to play the town's whatever until we had to let him go in the spring. But he still hangs around.
Which was a gunfight. There's old Curly. He played the town preacher until we laid him off, but he still hangs around.
Which is alcohol problem.
The implication of like they're not paying this man and he's just living he's homeless and he just lives at the attraction.
The dark implications.
But they don't get rid of this. This is the darkest Simpson joke in the entire series.
Yes,
is this joke.
Yeah.
This is probably the darkest joke. The implication that there's this.
He used to work for us, but he still hangs around.
Right.
Like what? Who is this man?
Right, and he's just like he this homeless person that they're not employing him, and they just let him stay there because people find him. That was the implication I got.
People
find it funny that this drunk, like, sad man is bumbling around, and they think it's part of the show. That it's like, oh, look, it's the town drunk, right?
Yeah.
But it's not. And he just lives at the ghost town attraction, and then the funniest line of all time.
We'll play it.
Just play it.
There's old Curly. He played the town preacher until we laid him off, but he still hangs around.
Help me, please. I'm sick.
But it's funny, Marge. The guy's sick.
Shouldn't we help him? He knows what he's doing.
Help me, I'm sick. The line delivery.
Whoever said that line.
The way they deliver that line. Help me, I'm sick. Like
sick.
Jesus Christ.
Sick.
What the fuck?
Sick. What the fuck does that mean? Sick.
Why is it so dark? It's so out of left field. Like
it comes out of nowhere. There's no call. There's
No call.
But like sick? What does that mean? Help me, I'm sick. I assume it's like because he just is homeless now that he has like illnesses and he can't get proper treatment because he has no like health care.
Or he views like alcoholism as a disease.
That's the other. There's so
like,
it's so layered. It's so I don't. Why is this clip?
Why is this here?
Why is this clip not analyzed as much as the steamed hams? Like this needs to be dissected. This fucking moment is so good. So he's like,
what is going on here?
He's pleading for help, and he goes up to like Homer. And he's like, "Please help me. I'm sick." And then Homer
laughs in his face.
They all do. Everybody is just like, and then he's like, "Look, he's sick." And then he falls face forward in like a water, like a horse water trough, and he just starts drowning. He's like, and then Lisa's like, shouldn't we help him? And then Bart's answer is like, he knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing.
Like, what? The implication being that, like, and no one helps him. So that my thought is like, they think that this man, while he's down on his luck, he's still a performer until like, even, you know what I mean? Like to the end,
they think he's
an entertaining.
something.
So they think that like, this is a bit. Like he knows how to hold his breath or some shit. Like
I don't know what the fuck.
I can't. I have rewatched this clip. I don't know. If I have a bad day, I will put this clip on. Like,
it's possibly one of the darkest jokes.
I think it is probably the darkest joke in the in my golden
barring like Frank Grimes dying.
Yes, barring the darkest episode. That's the darkest episode. This is the darkest one-off joke in the entire series. Is this fucking joke? Yeah, the help me, I'm sick. Oh, I can't get enough of that fucking joke. We were dying before we even started. Like I didn't even get to it. And we were because you knew it was coming. Yeah,
it's so needlessly cruel, out of left field. There's no call for it. It's just like. I have so many questions. It's
but like also, help me, I'm sick.
And then the line delivery.
Everyone just laughing at him. Yeah. Like so, you're basically they're watching a man die before their eyes, and they're just doing nothing, like as if it's.
He knows what he's doing.
Can't get enough.
Yeah.
Okay.